think I'm going to have to probably keep this one short, because as you can see, I'm on my way somewhere. I wanted to stop and talk with you about something that happens often because I just got off a call with a client. I hear from leaders every week about how they feel like they have to struggle, beg, cajole, bribe, constantly remind, and perpetually kind of harangue their employees in order to get the behaviors from their employees that are required. And I was talking with a client just a few minutes ago about somebody on his team. He runs uh, a business in the trades, and so his employees, his team that are out there going to people's homes, they're not only the technicians who do the work for which the company is paid, they also are the sales team. They show up, they survey the situation, and they make recommendations to the customers. And they have been, many of the people on his team, resistant, as we all can, I think, understand, to the kind of sales behaviors that he's looking for from his team, because of all the usual reasons that people resist sales, and they feel perhaps like sales is dirty, and they haven't fully adopted the sales as service mindset. Or really, what they are going for is the strictly service mindset. Sales, he says, and I agree, will take care of itself if you truly show up to this home in service. And he's been struggling to get his team to let go of their inhibitions, to let go of this sense of dirtiness, and really run the service system that leads to effectively serving their clients and also effectively bringing in the revenue. And he told me that one of his lower performers has had a great week. He's really been running the program and has really been making the sales. And so I'm talking to you because the conclusion that we came to about what he's going to do about this in order to keep it going, in order to perpetuate, to leverage this win into more future wins, I think could really serve you as well, to help you get the kinds of behaviors that you're looking for from your team without the kind of struggle. And so now I'm going to take a moment and just talk about fairy tales for a moment. We are a narrative species, we humans. We love stories, and we tell stories all the time. We perpetuate stories. We love to tell stories. We love to hear them. And if you think about fairy tales, for example, fairy tales have lasted through the centuries because our parents love to tell us these fairy tales, because these stories, they are confident and they are correct, are going to affect our behaviors. They're going to help us behave in the ways that we want. And so as leaders, we can lean into this piece of our brain wiring and use it to help us not have to struggle to get the behaviors that we want, but to have the behaviors that we want become a part of the ingrained culture. Because stories are vehicles of culture. That's why our parents tell us. The little boy who, so that we only, why our parents tell us about what are some of Aesop's fables, the sour grapes, so that we don't bemoan and focus on the things that we cannot have, but instead turn our attention to the things that we have. So stories are the vehicles of culture. And so what this trades business owner is going to be doing very, very soon is he's going to invite this person on his team who's had a tremendously successful week to share with the rest of the team about what it was that made his week so successful. What kind of responses did you get from our customers? What were the things that you did that led to your success? How did it feel? So that it's not coming from him, the owner, in some kind of top down fashion. This is a peer to peer contagion that he is going to be fomenting, if you will, by inviting this storytelling from peer to peer, and to really make it not just tactical, not just technical, not just this is what you are to do, but this is what I did. This is how it affected our clients. This is how it drove the mission. And then also, therefore, of course, how did it feel to me? And that creates contagion. And so my message to you today is lean a little less hard on instruction. Lean a little less hard into orders. Lean a little less into what are the things that I require you to do, and lean a little bit more into the stories that make the behaviors themselves intrinsically rewarding and intrinsically contagious from one person to the next. The other thing that will happen, not only when this technician tells his story, not only will it lower the fear and increase desire and purpose for the rest of the team, it will also contribute to that very technician's uh, sense of reward for that behavior. I hope this is useful to you. I'm Aaron Schmuckler, CEO and co-founder at the S-Works, where we are the folks to come to help you build and cultivate a high-performing culture where people and profits thrive together. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, that is, if I can figure out how to stop this.